All right, folks, welcome back to the channel. I haven't been posting in a while because I was on a little family vacation, but I'm back in town and I'm back with a banger video. I did this similar video concept with the V2, and that video did very well for the channel. So I'm gonna do it again with the Monster. And of course, we're gonna be talking about the must-have modifications that you need to do when you get a Ducati Monster. All right. But before I go any further in the video, guys, I want to tell you to remember to go on Patreon. It's the first link in the description, and sign up. Get yourselves entered for a chance to win free Ducati gloves. All right, first link in the description, don't forget. Now, back to the video, back to the reason why you guys clicked on the video. First thing that I would say is a must-have modification on the Ducati Monster would have to be a steering dampener. You can see we got our black line O'Lean's steering dampener there. Absolutely beautiful and absolutely must-have modification on this motorcycle. Now, the reason why this is very important, this bike is very powerful. This is actually the 1200. Of course, you have the 821. You have I think there's another one as well. Is it 821, 1200? I think I'm missing one, or maybe that's it. But anyways, this is the 1200. It's very powerful, very torquey. So when you're at, higher speeds, the front end can easily start to speed wobble with you. And when you're at lower speeds also, if you're just ripping on it, the front wheel will come up very easily. And that results in head shaking as well when you're coming back down, coming out of corners, like all this stuff, you know what I mean? So this is a very important modification. I will tell you right now, it changed the entire riding of the bike. And even though I have it, I still have it on a very stiff setting. So that just goes to show that it's you know what I mean? It's a much needed modification. I believe it's like $600 to do it for like all the pieces. You can do it yourself. Like, this is not something you gotta pay anybody to do. But I think all the pieces cost like $600. So that's the first thing and the most important thing in my book. Second thing, we're gonna stay right here in the cockpit area, would have to be some grips, folks. Now, this is not specific to just the Ducati Monster, but since I've been riding motorcycles, I've noticed that my favorite mod is the grips, because you're feeling it every time you ride the motorcycle, and it completely changes how you feel the bike. Me personally, since I've changed the grips on this bike, I kind of feel it more. These grips are a little bit thicker, so it fits better in my hand. Of course, they've got the ridges in there, so you don't slip. Your hand's not going to slip or anything like that. So the grips would have to be the second most important mod that I would say you should do to your Monster. Number 3, I don't know how many numbers I'm going to go to. I'm just going to name all the things that I think is very important. Number 3 have to be the rear sets, folks. Now, I went ahead and got the Ducati bike rear sets. I think these looked the best, for the whole theme that I was going for, the whole black and red theme, as you can see here. But yeah, these rear sets are very aggressive. They're adjustable. The peg itself is very aggressive. If you put your finger on it, it's actually like, pretty sharp. So it's a very aggressive rear set, way more aggressive than the stock ones. Of course, they're smaller as well, so you can really put your tippy toes on the pegs here and get really nimble if you wanted to. But yeah, they're very good. They're made from I think billet aluminum. They're very good. Look good as well. They're a bit on the expensive side. I think they cost a little bit over $1,000. So they're kind of expensive, but trust me, they're worth it. Like I said, this is a must-have modification in my book. Yeah, but I mean, they're kind of expensive, man. That's the only downfall to them. They're kind of expensive. The other thing that I think is a must-have modification is a seat cover. Now, before this seat cover, because this is my first ever seat cover, before this, I have never even thought about getting a seat cover. And then I got this one, or I got the bike that had the seat cover. And sitting on it, it just like you're planted. This Alcantara material, you know, you're planted in the seat and you don't move at all, no matter how fast you're going. Some people can say it's a bad thing. Me personally, I think it's a good thing. I think it's just you have to be, you know, an experienced rider and know when to ease your butt off the seat a little bit and go to either the left side or the right side. You know what I mean? If you want to corner the bike or shift your weight on the bike. But yeah, you're planted on that seat with the seat cover. And the stock seat, I think, is leather. So it doesn't have that feel. But this Alcantara material, trust me, it surprised me. And then, of course, it looks great. This side looks terrible because the red kind of faded away because when I had it down at the dealership, they left it outside. But look at this side. Look at that. Beautiful. Vibrant colors. Looks great. So, yeah, the seat cover is a must-have modification on this bad boy. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, wow, look at that carbon fiber tank. Also, I wanted to say something. This tank is real carbon fiber. It's full carbon fiber. I've had people asking me, like, is it a wrap? Is it a hydro dip? It's carbon fiber. It's real carbon fiber. You know what I mean? This is the real deal, man. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say it's cheap. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna go the cheap way, but you know, I want to do it the right way. I didn't want to do something that I would regret down the line. I wanted something that would be the real deal. So I got the full carbon fiber tank, but that is not a modification that's a must-have. That's just my preference. A must-have modification on the Monster. Here it is, folks. The SC Project full titanium exhaust system. Look at this bad boy. Oh my goodness. This thing is sweet. This exhaust system, I mean, I honestly believe that this is the best exhaust system you can buy for the Monster 1200. It just sounds ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Sounds amazing, sounds brutal, and then it looks great. I mean, look at the welds. Let me get down up close and personal. Look at the welds on this exhaust system. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And then, of course, the bluing, the purpling, the changing of the colors. Oh my goodness. This is just so beautiful. So beautiful. This exhaust system is actually, you know, one of the main reasons why I'm thinking about getting an SC Project exhaust system for the Hyper Motard. But anyway, so we're going to start from the top. Only steering dampener. First and most important mod in my book. Grips. Okay. Then we're going to move on to the rear sets. Then the seat cover. Then the SC Project exhaust system are the most important mods that I believe. This is personal preference. This is not like a law. Like this is just personal preference of what I think is the most important modifications you should do to a Monster. Now, I wanted to show you guys something really cool because I don't think a lot of people saw that video that I posted. This piece right here, look at that. I actually changed this piece. It was plastic before, and I ordered this piece in carbon fiber, and I didn't know that it came with this little winglet here. Look at that. It's like a little winglet. Look at that. It looks sick. That looks so good. And what I love about it is it blends right in with all the other carbon fiber, dry carbon fiber that I have right here in the middle portion of the motorcycle. And then as you start to, you know, back up, then you see the glossy carbon fiber on the tank and the side of the radiator. So yeah, man, I love this bike so much. Love it so much. All right, guys, well, that's the video. Damn, look at that tank. It looks so good in the sunlight, man. I'm so bummed out that the riding season is coming to a close. Look at that bad boy. Whoo-wee. That looks so good. All right, guys, I will catch you guys in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a like if you did. Drop a comment if you disagree or have any questions, comments, or concerns. I try my best to respond to all the comments. And subscribe if you have not already. All right? I will catch you guys on the next one. Keep on dreaming your life and living your dream. Peace.